Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Give for the first time to Rachaad White. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Hold on a sec.
Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, here's Rachaad White. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. And drop this down. White. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
Running on second with White. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds the in route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
Nix from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Bengals.
First and 10, it's a gift to White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Hold on a sec.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that means third down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
McManus sends it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Brandon McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. God!
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180. Stop.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Pass complete to Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Running right side by McMillan. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That's incomplete left side. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Middle. Hold on, set.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Motioning the tight end left. Out of the gun, White.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hold on, set.
Again, this is White. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hold on, set. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. at the 40-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on second and short. Now Nix. On the screen, this is White. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Almost set.
From the gun, a run for White. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Almost set.
To throw, here's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Almost set.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run for it with White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Here's White again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
After such a magnificent run, quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Almost set.
White crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas.
Burrow to the air now. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Stop.
Toss play, Swift. Get some space around midfield. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Burrow out of the shotgun. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bengals take over first and 10. At their own
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Up the middle, here goes White. They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by the perennial All-Pro and Defensive Player of the Year contender. That's T.J. Watt.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
180. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Broncos 3.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's this one to White. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 43. Throwing again. Here's Nix. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got Ayuk downfield. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's get set. Start.
He'll throw it. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
Brandon McManus sets
On
to
now
kick
is
off.
McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Dad!
Here's Burrow. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Broncos.
Burrow on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Gotta go score.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 18.
12.
That's another Broncos.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
To throw again, it's Burrow.
Bengals 25-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Another Broncos.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Gun. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Colby
They
Parkinson.
haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
11 Thomas. They can't. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go.
Offense to the line fast.
11.
That's a gain of 7.
Stop.
Brings
And
up
here again, it's Burrow. This one's caught. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 10. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Trying the right side with White. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Nix from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's third down.
Third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up fourth down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Here we go.
This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Let's get set. Hot.
On third down, here's Burrow. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a great way to break down zone defense, especially when you get yourself outside the pocket.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the
35-yard
line.
First down. Here's Swift. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Chased out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
1-1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Pass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
White trying this straight ahead. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped by Deion Henley.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Ayuk makes the catch. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
8-yard pickup. First down, Cincinnati.
The give now to White. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
He's brought down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. He's White on the give. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running the toss here to Marks. He is down to the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Next, cook out wide, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bengals.
From the red zone now. He loses the football. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Next to throw again. He's got it. He is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Duvernay on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Connecting with his back here. Swift. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Working quickly here.
11.
Burrow now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's get set.
Burrow setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11. Gun.
To the air on 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Here we go. 180.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Bengals are stopped. They're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
There's a toss to White. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now, hold on a second. We have a player in some pretty clear pain following that play. That's Rachaad White, who's getting some attention from the trainers. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught for the first. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. It's a Brandon Aiyuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Go right side. He's caught by Robinson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Gotta go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. He dodged the tackle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down, running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, the play-action game, rewards follow on the back end.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bengals nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. 2nd and 3 now. A 3rd down run with Blue. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for it. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot